Buongiorno! Is that even a word? I don't know, but check out the rays of sunshine. I mean, weirdo light coming down from my head. Ooh, I have an important message to give to you today. Very important! You guys, it's been snowing here for days and days and days. And it's gonna snow for more days. I'm just wondering, how much can it snow in the middle of the Nevada desert? This is crazy. Yay, it feels so good to finally be done, right, whimsical hubby? Are you gonna eat your salad today, Trogdor? Are you gonna eat your salad? It's so pretty. You should. You should have a little bite. Come on. So I told my mom last year that I wanted pictures of pineapples, and she actually took real pictures of pineapple. So she made one pineapple look like Prince right here. Then she gave this pineapple a boyfriend, my geeky boyfriend. And then this pineapple sitting next to pineapple juice, and it's saying, not my favorite. What? Yeah, just at school taking down all my Christmas decorations. My wall looks so sad and lonely. Good thing I have my invader to put back up. Hey guys, I'm finally leaving for the night, but I wanted to show you the piles of snow we got. So rare for here. This is the first time. I've lived out here for 5 or 6 years now, and this is the first time we've had this. Don't you guys love just tromping on fresh snow? It's so much fun. Tromp, 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 tromp. Oh, the delight, the delight. Good morning, Instagram. So, did anyone else not sleep last night? Also, did anyone else forget their school email password? It's been like 20 days. True life confession, guys, I still have my Christmas tree up. A lot of the decorations have fallen off. And that's where I'm at right now. Please tell me I'm not the only one. There should be a hashtag for the way teachers feel when all the districts around them are on a snow day or having a late start, but they have to be there on time. We need a hashtag for that, don't you think? So I blew in the door, my hair is crazy, raining, it's snowing, it's icy, it's everything at once. And then I get in the door and remember that I left my coffee in the car. So I thought today I would teach you some vocab that I've learned from kids. Not the vocab I've taught them, but the vocab they've taught me. So the first word is lit, and that's something that's so cool that it's like, it's almost lit on fire because it's just so darn cool. It's really lit, like my shirt today. Here, so I guess ratchet just means that something's really ugly, or maybe somebody's really ugly. So the next word is savage, and when I was a kid, it meant this guy, but now it's like when you do something really horrible to someone, like if you give them homework or something, that's so savage. Got it? Got it, teacher? Oh, and I also learned that if there are any kind of words on the Huffington Post, they are not cool anymore. So abort that mission. Abort. This is not a good place to find cool words. Hey guys, I missed you today. So the internet was out because a pipe burst at school and it messed the internet up. Pretty much my worst nightmare. But I'm back with another edition of Real Teacher Confessions. Woo! So I was gonna have Shakeology for dinner, but yeah, then this pie kind of happened, so I'm eating pie for dinner. It's Monday, I'm allowed. It was a stressful day. I totally rocked my new shirt from Trendy Teacher Supply Boutique. I hope I got that right. And I'm just gonna be honest, there was a whole lot of this going on this weekend, and not a whole lot of that. It was mainly this. Oh yeah, then there's this monstrosity that I'm like never going to take down ever. My Christmas tree is still up. I don't even know what month it is. Oh well. So there were a bunch of people complaining on social media this weekend about teachers just posting pictures of Target trips and Starbucks trips and coffee cups and office supplies and all these commercial items and just but I'm sorry, coffee cups and flare pens keep me going. This is what I live for when I'm not in the classroom. I can't stop. I'm sorry. Good morning, Instagram. So I wanted to tell you what I'm doing this week with my classes. We have about 2 weeks until the quarter ends, so have some fun projects going on. I wanted to share them with you. Even if you don't teach middle school, you might like them. So I bought this from Teen Tech University on Teachers Pay Teachers, and she actually set up a really cool Google site on the Big Six research model, and the topic is unsolved mysteries. They just click through and so I'm at a one-to-one school, and yesterday our internet went out, which is sort of a nightmare when you're at a one-to-one school because all of your lessons are, on Google Classroom. So this is something I came up with for the sixth graders as a backup lesson. So I have this book on world governments. There are 12 different types of world governments, and I gave the sixth graders the vocab on them, and then they kind of made pictures for each one because I know they're really confusing. It turned out great.
This week in 8th grade class, we are learning about the 5 major world religions. Did it.
We are attending another cool PBL today, and this PBL is on the Vietnam Wall. Good morning, Instagram. How'd you sleep last night? Good, good. I went to bed at 9. So I'm feeling a little more human. I wanted to show you a few things that kids were really excited about yesterday. You never know. So if you're teaching proportions, this is a really, really fun one. You take a little, like a comic strip, and they divide it up into centimeter or quarter centimeter cubes, I believe, and then they draw it out. And then here we have the blackout poetry. They have been crazy about this. You take a page out of a book and then they kind of make a poem out of it, either about the page or the book or just about anything. They draw a picture about it. So some of my students were really excited about this site yesterday. It's called storywars.net, and they basically start a story and then people add on to it, and then people vote on who had the best add-on, and that gets added onto it. Right now I'm writing a new PBL for my sixth graders, and here is the driving question. If you had to move outside of the United States of America to a new country, which country would be the best for you and your family to move to? Hey guys, it's just the typical Thursday after parent-teacher conferences. Yep, just been pulling my hair out.
Hey guys! So I feel like the key to being a really happy teacher is to have an awesome classroom that you always want to be in.
So I came down to school today to hang some more lights up. Can you see? I used to just have them around the perimeter of my room, but now I have one across the room. I need about 3 more strands. Yay! I also came down to school to hang out with my good old BFF, Vader. Together, we're lesson planning for another week of excitement and fun times. Does anyone really like coming back after having a sub and reading the sub notes? I kind of like it, but I kind of dread it. I'm like, oh boy, what did they do?
So I just wanted to thank my whimsical hubby for helping me hang my lights today. Thank you! Welcome!
We just went to Ross, and we just came from Marshall's, but they should change their name to Rachel's, so that we can say we went to Ross and Rachel's.
That was your best joke in a long time. I like that. So here are some of the titles. Finding Solutions to Hunger, Federal government, how much is too much? Does history repeat itself? Building a civil rights museum. There's one called Walk On, where students will research a neighborhood in their city, focusing on human-made landmarks in order to create a walking tour of their chosen area. Sounds kind of cool. I live in a really small town, so probably be pretty doable. So here are some more. There's some on immigrants, job today, gone tomorrow. Can racism really ever end? Let's see, cultural recipe books. What do you think of those ones?
So they were crazy for a project called Get Out of Here, where they have to find a new country to live in. All of my classes seem to like the idea of writing a book called E is for Egypt for little kids. They love that idea.
So this last weekend, I sent one of my buddies, Erica, a little care package because I could tell she was having a rough week. And so she took away the most beautiful message from the care package that I didn't even really write. Just that, you know, whatever you're doing, you are enough. And I think that's a really important message for teachers because we're so overworked and we're so stressed. I feel like because we're evaluated so much and we're in the public eye and we're constantly trying to improve our craft, that we just beat ourselves up all the time. So I could not agree with that message more. And if you're on social media, it's so easy to compare yourself to other people because all you're seeing is the prettiest part of that person's life that day. You know, you're seeing one pretty little glimpse. But as you know, real teaching is so messy, right? There's behavior problems and disgruntled adults, constant evaluations, self-evaluations. I mean, the list goes on. So like my pal Erica was saying yesterday, give yourself a break. Give yourself a break, give yourself a pat on the back because everything that you're doing right now is totally enough.